Hey, what up, y'all? It's Corey, the real estate guy. I wanted to speak to those that are a little bit hesitant about contracts. Contracts, everybody hears the word contract, they're like, oh, I don't want to be tied down. Just like when you sign up for your internet provider or Xfinity or whatever, you're like, I don't want to be tied down to a contract. I want a month to month or something. I don't want to be obligated to do something. All right, let me just shed some light on that. When you are working with a broker, okay? So if you work with an agent, that agent, unless they're the actual broker, has their license held with an agency, a brokerage. And that brokerage allows them to practice, all right? So when you are signing your buyer's rep agreement is what it's called, when you're working with a buyer, all right? That's an agreement between you and that brokerage saying that you were committed to working for a certain period of time for a certain fee for searching for you a house, okay? Everything is time sensitive on that document as well, okay? That is just saying I'm working with this person, this agency, this brokerage, this agent to help me find a house, to help me do what I need to do in the market so I can make the best decision, to represent me in a purchasing transaction. On the selling side, there's an exclusive right to sell, all right? And this outlines everything as far as how the agent is able to market your property, what you're comfortable with, the times they're able to do that. If you want to set up with a showing service, if you want whatever that agent is able to do, And this one is typically signed immediately before the agent gets to work, because they're going to get out and they're going to do photos, they're going to do video, they're going to do marketing for that house. And there's a certain financial obligation that the broker is probably going to be held to in order to do that based on what they presented to you to get that deal. All right. Buyer's reps, I pretty much don't sign those until we've gotten approved and we went out and searched for a house and we're about to put in an offer. Then that's when I sign a buyer's rep. Shouldn't tie you down, but a lot of agents, they want to tie you down. So that's a different story. Now, when you get to the contract side, the contract, which is called a 1-to-4 family plan or 1-to-4 family document. All right. This outlines the title company. It outlines who the agents are on both sides of the deal, gives contact information. It gives information about concessions. Anything is negotiable. It has everything, what you have received from them, what you haven't received from them, anything under the sun that's pertaining to that deal is in this document. All right. This must be signed and outlined before you submit an offer. Now, this is where a lot of people get nervous. Man, I'm tying this down. It's a lot of jargon in here that I don't understand. That's why you hire somebody like me to break it down for you. Typically, you want to see one before anything is on it so you can understand and ask questions. But once it's filled out, it's something that you have to do in order to move forward to buying a house. All right. So you want to get this done. And one of the most important things in there that is a little bit of protection and a peace of mind for you is the option period. All right. It's a fee typically between $100 to $300. And this is solely time that you're actually purchasing in order to buy this house. And if something goes wrong, something pops up that you couldn't see, now you can walk away from the house. You lose that small amount of cash, but you don't ultimately have to go forward with spending $100, $200, $300,000 to buy this house. You're not obligated. That's why it's so important that you understand what these things are in the document and that you're working with somebody who's going to explain these to you. All right. Now, say I'm still nervous. I'm in contract. I love this house. And now I pay for my option period, but still uncertainty. All right. There are things called amendments. You can amend the current contract, which is the purchase agreement that you sign between you and the sellers. You want to amend that if there's issues that are major with the house. If there's something that needs to be corrected, if there's something that you have anything, an amendment should be signed and given to the sellers to sign that you agree upon that makes sure that anything that's in addition as far as terms to that contract can be changed, altered, or modified. All right. So keep in mind, don't hesitate. Don't let contracts, don't let time sensitivity, don't let that be the fall of you or the break of you not purchasing a home, which you saved your money for, you've gotten your credit right for, and now you're out here actually about to do it. It's a lot. It can be overwhelming, but when you're working with somebody like me, they can show you exactly what you need to be doing, exactly what everything is that you're going to be signing, and how you can get out the deal if you want to. 9 times out of 10, you don't want to because you're wasting money, even if it's a small portion. But hey, the information is there for you. Remember, there's a buyer's rep agreement if you're working with an agent. To help buy a house, there's a exclusive right to sell if you're trying to sell your house. And then there is the actual 1-to-4 family contract if you're trying to buy a home. And then there's amendments to the contract in order to alter or modify the contract if need be. It's Quarter Real Estate Guy.